Welcome to watch the second episode of Solo Apocalypse campaign. So after Yeisha, I went back to War 13 to upgrade my weapons and prepare for the next world. I didn't really have much materials to upgrade anything, but any upgrade is still more than welcome. And now I got a revive fruit from the seed I planted earlier, which is huge. Also, I had one excess simulacrum, so I wanted to boost my relic amount to have more items to heal with. Then it was time for Blossom, as I wanted to explore this world before Nerud, as I don't really like Nerud in this game at all. The Dark Horizon DLC world is okay, but the normal Nerud area is just really bad. The atmosphere is just boring and the planet looks really ugly, so I wasn't really fancied to go there at all. In my opinion, Blossom also has more interesting world bosses than Nerud, so I wanted to have this place first. It's more chilling place than Nerud, but it's just my opinion. But now when we found Lemark district, I knew already that I could have one trade point from this place. It's always in the end of this dungeon, and also there's lots of stuff to break, so I knew it's gonna increase my scrap amount a huge bit. It's good to get these mini-boss spawns every now and then, but it's just RNG based, so you don't really know when you're gonna get these mini-bosses, so every time I found this I was like really happy, because I knew I would get corrupted Lumenites to upgrade my Slayer Mutator at least, for the Widowmaker, and also get new Mutaros, but I already got the best ones that I could use for my weapons, so they didn't really matter. This mini-boss is so annoying because it's on fire all the time, so anytime it gets close to you, you also start burning. And trust me, it will get close to you because it's really fast. Unless you kill it really fast, which I'm not capable of at this state, not just yet. Since we got that clockwork gear from the Lemark district, I wanted to climb the clock tower to get some extra loot. There's lots of chests in there and also a couple of items you can get, but there's also enemies, so that's why I was trying to pre-shoot the statues early. But the range is quite awful in the silverback, so the bullets don't go that far. Here I got so jump scared. It saves time if you just die in scenarios like this, so that's why I drink the liquid of escape. And the next dungeon I was able to discover was the Sunken Haunt. And always in the Sunken Haunt there is one specific boss, which is the Sunken Witch. So I wasn't really looking forward to that, cause I knew I could have got like Gwendil or even the Bloat King, which could have been easier than the Sunken Witch, so I was a little bit scared for that fight. It's gonna be spicy, trust me. This little secret area is really scary. There is one box and one ring in the end of this secret area, but the enemies in this place are really messed up. They're really pain in the ass. They're those little crows that just appear out of nowhere, and with this difficulty and with no armor at all, they just one-shot me all the time, so... Or nearly one-shot me. I get to like 5% HP all the time, so... I knew it was gonna be really annoying. But I wanted to get the loot, so I was trying to get there. That's why I was sniping all of these birds one by one, but there was still so much of them, so I couldn't get all of those. So eventually I just made my run out of there.
I'm in trouble. That's right! You'll never stop me!
Vittua.
This is a death spot now.
Now it was time to leave. Next I found a really nice ring that I didn't use once in this campaign, but it's still really nice to get that.
Red Ring of Death. Ooh.
Now it was time for the sunken witch fight, and also I opened this wooden box I found earlier from the Nest of the Crows, and then I was trying to swap some of my gear to something better, but I really didn't have anything better I could have used, so I just stuck with these. It took me a few tries to beat this boss, probably more than 5 actually, but this was the funniest of them all, and you'll see why. There's actually 2 reasons. I was looking for the boss for a while, then I noticed where she was stuck. She was stuck up there, on that one log. I don't know how that's even possible for the boss to get stuck there, so I was melting her health bar a little bit. I actually missed my last shot here and I couldn't pull the dodge off, so I died when she was just 1 HP. Ironic. Kääntä samalla.
Nyt vittu alas sieltä!
These little pigs are so fast and do so much damage. It's quite difficult to avoid these. And when Sunken Witch has that Trapper buff, it also creates some annoying damaging pools on the ground that are not making this really easy at all.
Vitun tanelit! Kaikki staminat menee. Tuo trapperi ei auta kyllä yhtään asiaa vittu.
The Daredevil's charm is really goated in this fight, because I don't have to dodge all the time. I can just run, because it gives me like 15% movement speed.
Tupusettaja. Kui vittu niitä on vielä 2? Vähän varauduinkin tohon. Juokse vittu juokse. Vittu. Onneksi tossa on iframe. Et nyt lähde piiloon, ei vitun vammanen.
Missed the shot there again, but gladly it didn't matter. Then it was time to play some cards and get the last quest item to go and finish the last final boss on Lawson. After getting the quest item, I went to explore this dark side area of the palace, so I can get the one simulacrum and one guaranteed amulet from the basement. Honestly, this is one of the reasons why World's Edge is one of the best melee weapons in the whole game. You can just shoot projectiles through walls and stuff with this and kill the enemies without them even knowing you're there. Next, after clearing the dark side version of the palace, I went back to Ward 13 to do all the chores again, and to prepare for the filing, of course. This filing fight actually took me so long, even longer than the Corruptor fight in Asia. This took me more than like 20 tries, I would say, and I was really close at defeating him, like, without any consumables and stuff, and you'll see it in this clip. But then, after I die here, when the boss is also 1 HP like the Sunken Witch, I went back to Ward 13 and poked like 20% increased HP bottle for myself. I don't think that actually mattered at all, cause Phelan had Spiteful, so maybe it didn't matter in the end, but I still went to buy that bottle. Ei oo kutei! Vittu, mulla ei ollut kutei! Ei jumalauta! Filing or firing are both the most overwhelming early bosses you can have in this game. If you're a new player and start the game and get these two as your first final world boss, it's gonna be really rough, I can say, because I've played this game for so long, nearly for 700 hours now, and it still took me so many tries to beat this on Apocalypse difficulty with the Daredevil's charm and stuff. I don't know why, but Phelan has that really strange pattern in his swings. Sometimes he delays the swings so much, sometimes he doesn't delay the swings at all, so that's my biggest flaw I have in this fight. It's really hard to dodge those at sometimes.
And claim your reward. Bow in wish.
Mitä vittua?
I don't know how I took damage from that hit, cause I dodged that perfectly in time, but apparently I mistimed that.
Siinä oli 2 vittu päällekkäin.
That's what I mean by the delaying. I waited for so long, and yet he still holds the sword, and I dodge early.
You made a dreadful mistake. Impossible! Your journey will end here.
Vittu.
The healing shot mod is really good. If you don't want to use your relics or don't have any relics, you can just use your mod power and get those healing shot balls, heal yourself for 35% each.
Se on melkein kuollut. Yes! Eihän siinä mennytkään kuin varmaan vittu 10-12 yritystä.
Blossom is now completed and I could go to Nerud, which is my last world before the Earth. But I still wanted to complete some of the side dungeons I had left, so I went to look if there's any items I could get from there. Also, after defeating either Filing or Firing, you can go to the other one and get a reward from them. On my way to the other side dungeons, I had something really strange I witnessed here.
Great. More bad names.
Tää vittua.
In one of the side dungeons, I was able to find this secret area where this huge, big mini-boss, and I kind of overestimated the that it would be really hard in this small corridor area, but it turned out to be quite easy actually. Because if you turn around corners, the pig loses the line of sight to you, and it becomes really slow, so when it comes around the corner, it's really slow there, and you can, like, shoot him a couple of times, so it's not that difficult. Also, he has, like, 2 attack patterns, so that's not much to learn, is it?
Joo vittu, ei mitään varoitusta.
Not good.
And the last thing I did on Lawson was to defeat the Huntress, which wasn't that difficult. It was a free kill, to be honest. And the other reason why I went to explore even more beside the items was every enemy you kill, even these bosses and mini-bosses, you get a huge amount of XP, so I wanted to level up my Challenger and the Hunter archetypes, so I could get, possibly, at least, Challenger to level 10 to get the Rampage ability. In my opinion, the Huntress has the best theme music in the whole game.
Ei vittu. Mitä vittu se tekee?
Next time we will be going on a route which is our last world before the Earth, and then we can finally finish this Apocalypse campaign. Hopefully this series is entertaining for you, cause for me it was. And leave a like if you liked this video, and I'll see you in the next episode then. Goodbye.
It's over.